On June 10th, 2026, two people nobody had ever heard of released a video game on Steam. No publisher, no marketing budget, no team, just two people and one idea. 16 days later, they had sold 10 million copies, $60 million in revenue.
Meccha Chameleon has hit a huge mark, crossing 10 million sales. For Lemorion, it is a clean milestone and a moment to stop and thank the people behind it. The team kept the message short and direct, saying, "We hit 10 million sales." They followed it with a simple note of appreciation for players, making the post feel less like a press beat and more like a genuine salute.
Metal Gear Solid took months. Resident Evil took months. These two did it in 16 days. Their names are Lemorion and Haganeiro. You have never heard of them. This is the story of how two unknown developers built one of the fastest-selling games in history, starting with a single idea, watched on television by one person, alone. Lemorion was watching television. He saw something he had never seen before, a person painting themselves to disappear into their surroundings. Not a magic trick, not CG, a real person, real paint, real camouflage. And he thought one thing: what if you could do that in a video game? He had spent years playing Fortnite, testing hide-and-seek mechanics, building creative modes, experimenting with concepts nobody had tried before. He knew what worked. He knew what did not. And he knew this idea was different. The next day, he called Haganeiro. Not a meeting, not a pitch deck, not a business plan. One conversation. Haganeiro was an artist. Lemorion was a developer. Together, they had everything they needed. They started building the next day. No office, no team, no publisher. Just two people in Japan building something they believed in.
And right now, it sits among the top 10 most played games on Steam with an all-time peak of over 280,000 concurrent players. But here's where it gets very exciting. The solo developer behind the game, Lemorion_1224, has continued pushing updates since launch, including new maps, fixes to the online search function, and voice chat improvements. More official maps and additional game options have also been promised for the near future.
Lemorion handled everything visual, graphics, music, models, maps, planning. Haganeiro handled the systems, effects, technical architecture. They did not plan everything up front. They built it on the fly. Test, adjust, build more, test again. The concept was simple. You are a white robot. You have a color wheel. You sample colors from the walls around you. You paint yourself to match. If you do it right, you disappear. The hunters walk right past you. 2 months later, the game was done. They uploaded it to Steam. No press release, no influencer deal, no launch event. They just uploaded it and waited. Day 1, 20,000 concurrent players. Not bad for two unknown developers with no marketing budget, but nobody was prepared for what came next. Before the launch, Lemorion had posted a preview clip on X. $6 million views before the game was even available. The clip showed one thing: a player standing perfectly still against a wall, painted to match the exact pattern behind them. A hunter walked past, looked directly at them, and kept walking. The player was invisible. That 6-second clip did more marketing than most publishers spend millions on. Day 3, the streamers arrived. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. 150,000 concurrent viewers on Twitch alone. People were not just playing it, they were watching other people play it because every match produced a moment. Someone painted themselves as a bathroom sign. Someone blended into a painting on a wall. Someone disguised themselves as a trash can and survived the entire round. Every clip was shareable. Every clip was different. Every clip made someone want to buy the game. The price was $5.99, not $60, not $30, $5.99. Low enough that anyone could buy it without thinking twice. High enough to generate real revenue. By day 7, 3 million copies sold. $8.7 million in estimated revenue. They had spent nothing on advertising. Not a single dollar, not a single yen. The servers started struggling. 200,000 people playing at the same time was not something two people had planned for. But Lemorion had a solution: Epic Online Services, a free set of multiplayer networking tools provided by Epic Games, the same tools used by massive studios. Available for free to any developer, they handled 200,000 concurrent players with tools that cost them nothing. Day 12, 7 million copies. Day 16, 10 million copies, outpacing Resident Evil, outpacing Metal Gear Solid, outpacing every major studio release of 2026. Two people, no budget, no team, no publisher. But what they did after that, nobody in the industry expected. 10 million copies at $5.99. The estimated gross revenue, $60 million. Two people, 2 months, $60 million. But here is what makes this story different from every other overnight success. They did not stop. The day after launch, Lemorion was already patching bugs. 3 patches on launch day alone. While other developers celebrate, he was fixing problems. Every single day since launch, a new update, new maps, new mechanics. Version 2.0, a clone mechanic nobody expected. He was not treating it like a finished product. He was treating it like a living world. Haganeiro confirmed publicly not a single yen was spent on marketing. The entire $60 million came from one 6-second clip and word of mouth. The gaming industry noticed. Studios that spend $200 million making games were watching 2 unknown Japanese developers outsell their entire year's output. Meccha Chameleon entered Steam's all-time top 100 most played games, ranking 44th, ahead of Forza Horizon 6, ahead of Crimson Desert. 2 people built something that outlasted games with hundreds of developers and budgets in the hundreds of millions. Lemorion has not given a single interview, no press tour, no podcast appearances, no speaking at conferences. He is still building every day. And here is what that tells you about how this was really done. So what do you actually take from this? Because this is not just a story about a video game. This is a story about what happens when you stop waiting for permission. Lesson 1. The idea is worth more than the budget. Meccha Chameleon had no marketing budget, no publisher, no team. It had one idea that was impossible to ignore. Most people spend years looking for funding, looking for a team, looking for the right moment. Lemorion watched something on television and started building the next day. Lesson 2. The clip is the product. 6 seconds, 6 million views. Before the game even launched, build something that sells itself, or go back and build differently. Lesson 3. Ship, then improve. 3 patches on launch day, near daily updates since. Lemorion did not wait until it was perfect. He shipped it, fixed it, improved it every single day. The game that sold 10 million copies was not finished when it launched. It was good enough, and good enough shipped beats perfect delayed. Every time. 2 unknown developers, 2 months. 1 idea from a television screen, $60 million. They never asked for permission. They just built it.